Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video and yet another What's in the Box video. We're going to do a John Lennon box set that I've been saying I'm going to get to recently. It seems like I just done another John Lennon one, I think the anthology box, and I said I was going to do this particular box coming up next, and I decided the next video too you'll see be another John Lennon little box set, compilation type box set. So let's see, after the intro, which one we have.
Put the gun down. I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
You took the box!
Oh, what's in the box?
Let's see what's in the box! Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Brad Pitt, don't go on Wheel of Fish because they aren't going to show you what's in the box. There's never anything in the box. You don't want to see what's in the box anyway on that one. But you're not going to figure it out on Wheel of Fish, so stop going on Wheel of Fish. That one lady never finds it. She's on it all the time, and she never finds it. She always picks the box, and she never finds what's in the box because there's nothing in the box. Well, there is something in this box. This would be the John Lennon 4 CD box set that came out on October 30th, 1990. It was compiled by Beatles historian Mark Lewison, who's done a lot of stuff with them, a lot of liner notes, a lot of books, so forth and so on. You're a Beatles fan, you're watching this channel, you probably already know him, but there we go. And you probably already are aware that he compiled this box set. Features the entirety of the Plastic Ono Band, the John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, and selected tracks from Live Peace Toronto through to Men Love Avenue. So pretty interesting on that. And I think it's almost got the entirety of Imagine on it too. And the next box set I'm going to show too, I said I'm going to do two John Lennon boxes right away. Both 4 CD sets. I'm going to kind of hold it there so you can see the track listing. This one's pretty much in order of when the songs came out. The other one is not. But yeah, we'll get to that more in its video. But this is a nice little box set. I know it seems pretty standard in everybody's collection. This particular one is a West German pressing. I know there's the West German one. It seems like there's a US one that floats out there, but it seems like the West German one is the most easy one to find here. Fairly nice. It's thinner material than what we usually get, being this is 1990, this pretty old box. But this particular one's in really good shape, but it is pretty thick with that, so should be holding up well. And we got 4 discs, and I'll get right into the disc. Here's disc 1, and I think this one does have that entirety of John Lennon Plastic Ono Band on it. Gonna hold it there so you can see it just a little better. We'll open it up, and I will show you the booklet, but there's the disc label and the back side of the booklet there. In the jewel cases, a little better look at the booklet now out of the jewel case, and the back again there, and that's pretty much it that's in the booklet. Is just this, so it's a little pamphlet, I guess, is more probably the better terminology for it. And then here is disc 2, and they don't really got it like a name for each disc, like a lot of his after. I know the anthology, I don't know why I'm hiding my face, somebody told me it doesn't even work, so there we go. I don't know, even with it held, I suppose it's so blurry. But anyways, there is the back side of the book, or pamphlet, I guess we'll call it, and the disc label on this. But they are kind of as it's going, I think they kind of keep the image on the cover kind of more with what's going on at the time there. And this one is in kind of just release order on it, so as it came out. And then we got disc 3 here. I see a lot of the rock and roll stuff on here. Just looking really quick there at that track list. And the disc label on it. Hopefully should be a fairly quick video on this one. And the next one too, because it's really not overly complicated how this box is set up. And it really is a glorified compilation. Just kind of one of those ultimate John Lennon compilations. And it seems like they've put out so many of these over the years, and yet we collect them all up. So, and then here's disc 4, and that was a nice one with him and Sean there. Probably in Bermuda, I would guess. Is that right? Let me know in the comments there. There's the track listing on the back. And we should have Double Fantasy, Milk and Honey, everything on there. Yeah, looks like it is pretty much Double Fantasy and Milk and Honey. Pretty much everything from the John Lennon ones from Double Fantasy and Milk and Honey. Show you one more time the little pamphlet here. You'll see why it was a pamphlet next. And one thing I found when I was looking for my copy of this just recently, because like I said, we all buy it, but I didn't buy it right away. I've always been aware of it. I just never got a copy until fairly recently. I've had this now for a few years. This, the little booklet, is really tricky to find with it. And if you do find it with it, they're usually pretty beat up, falling apart. Not really anything on the spine on that. I don't know why. Put a picture on the back here. And I'll kind of flip through real quick and try to be careful because I am taking it that they're pretty gentle, fragile, I should say, being that you find them all falling apart. But a few pictures there, and then it's got each track, got a little write-up on it, and then a picture from either the single or the album that it was off of. So that was really kind of cool. They did that kind of attention to detail on that. I'll try to flip through. I'll just go a little quicker here now, but we're in the Plastic Ono Band ones here. I can see, and some more singles here. And now getting into Imagine. There's quite a bit of Imagine in here too. But really kind of cool how they did that. So you are aware, if you're not familiar with the albums, if this was kind of your intro to John, you're kind of seeing it, that, oh yeah, this is off of Sometime in New York City. And I think that's really nice that they kind of set it up that way. A lot of times, you know, these compilations like this, you get kind of lost with, you know, if you know, obviously this coming out in 1990, it was trying to reintroduce a new kind of generation to them. So, you know, they might not be familiar with the albums. So this is a good way to let them know where this comes from. It's funny they mentioned that Min Love Avenue in here, but I don't see Min Love Avenue in any of these images here. So interesting on that. I suppose maybe they just did Mind Games, because I know a lot of Walls and Bridges Mind Games, I think, was kind of what Min Love Avenue was, the sessions for that was out of. But I did finally found a book that was in pretty good shape. This one, and it feels very sturdy. It's thinner paper on it than a lot of books that you get nowadays, even booklets. And then here's the A to Z song index. Really nice how he laid it out there with that. Another nice picture of John there. Show you the back there one more time. That's pretty much it. You get that slid back in there. Show you the spine there one more time. I don't know, did I show the spine with the disc spines there? But yeah, just a nice little box set. Fairly easy to find, but in perfect condition. A lot of times, watch out if you're looking for it, like Discogs or eBay. Maybe it'll just be a single disc. Maybe it'll be 2 of the 3 disc, you know, or 2 of the 4 disc. The first time I've got 2 of these now. The first time I bought a set, the first time I bought a set, I only got 1 disc. The guy made it sound like it was the full thing, and then I got it. It was super cheap. It was like, I think $2 or $3. But the way that he worded everything, it was like the whole box was there. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I've got 1 of the disc. I can't even remember which one it is, just standalone. And it's kind of interesting. They all do got UPCs on them, so they could almost be standalone items, but they weren't. I'm not aware of them ever being sold separately. Tricky to find it with that book, and the second time I bought it, didn't have the book. And then I did finally find a copy with the book here, and yeah, I'm very happy I got the book because it seems so just missing without that book. Kind of looking at values on it, you can find them for between $15 and $30. I think you should find a decent one in there. If you're willing to go, if you're just looking for the music, the book doesn't bother you that bad, probably $15, you'll get a pretty decent copy of this. But yeah, $30 should get you one with the book, and hopefully an intact book. The box on this one is really in good shape too, and everything. A little bit of shelfware, but not too bad. So I did very well on this, and I don't think I paid probably $25 when I got it. This was quite a few years ago now that I got it, but not too bad, I don't think, for that. But anyways, not much more to say on it there. And like I said, you'll see in the next one why I kind of say, and interesting on this, it always seems to come out around October. A little late for his birthday on this one, October 30th, but 1990, so that would have been, his 50th birthday on that one? I think that would be right. Yeah, his 50th birthday. And the next one you'll see celebrates his 70th birthday. So, little hint there for you. I do want to get fully signed out though, but before I get signed out, I do want to once again thank all my subscribers and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like. It really does help out the channel. And like I always say, if you've stuck around to this point, you must like it. So please give it a like and do leave a comment. I do love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on the John Lennon box set. Do you have a copy? Have you had a copy for ages? Did you recently get a copy? Is your book falling apart? Anything like that, let me know. Let me know. Did they sell them singly? I don't think they did, but they do got UPCs on them, so maybe they did. The disc. Not, obviously, they sold the box singly as a box set, but yeah. But anyways, that should be some good topics there. And I don't want to get rambling, so I'm going to get fully signing out. I am Beetle Dustino, signing out.